On September 10, 2025, conservative political activist Charlie Kirk was fatally shot while speaking at Utah Valley University, marking a watershed moment in America's escalating crisis of political violence. The assassination of Kirk, a prominent figure in the hard-right movement and close ally of President Donald Trump, sent shockwaves through the political establishment and highlighted the dangerous trajectory of partisan tensions in the United States. Kirk was addressing approximately 3,000 attendees at his American Comeback Tour event when a single sniper shot struck him in the neck at 12:23 p.m. The gunman, later identified as 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, had arrived on campus at 11:52 a.m. and positioned himself on the roof of the Losey Center, approximately 142 yards from where Kirk was speaking. The timing was particularly chilling. Kirk was engaged in a heated exchange with a student about mass shootings and transgender Americans when the fatal shot rang out. Security footage captured Robinson fleeing across the rooftop and jumping to the ground before disappearing into nearby woods. Robinson's profile defied initial political assumptions. Contrary to President Trump's immediate blame of the radical left, Robinson was a Utah native from a Republican family with no clear political affiliation. A 22-year-old from Washington, Utah, who had been a brilliant church-going kid with strong ties to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He received a prestigious presidential scholarship to Utah State University, but withdrew after just one semester in fall 2021. Registered voter with no party affiliation and marked as inactive for not voting in recent elections. A third-year electrical apprenticeship student at Dixie Technical College, living with his Republican parents. While Robinson's exact motivations remain under investigation, several key factors emerged. Family members told investigators that Robinson had become increasingly political in recent years and had specifically criticized Kirk during a family dinner prior to the shooting. According to Utah Governor Spencer Cox, Robinson expressed that Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate, and discussed why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had. The most revealing evidence came from ammunition found at the scene. Robinson had engraved anti-fascist messages on bullet casings including, "Hey fascist, catch," with arrow symbols referencing the video game Helldivers 2. "Oh bella ciao bella ciao bella ciao ciao ciao," referencing the Italian anti-fascist song Bella Ciao. "If you read this, you are gay, LMAO," suggesting internet culture influence. These inscriptions indicated Robinson viewed Kirk through an anti-fascist lens, seeing him as a target worthy of political violence. The aftermath revealed the deep partisan divide plaguing American politics. President Trump immediately blamed the radical left for Kirk's death, stating they compared wonderful Americans like Charlie to Nazis. He doubled down on this rhetoric even after Robinson's Republican family background became clear, arguing that radicals on the left are the problem. While politicians from both parties condemned the violence, the response quickly devolved into partisan finger-pointing. Republicans accused Democrats of inciting violence through anti-fascist rhetoric, while Democrats pointed to Trump's own divisive language as contributing to the toxic political climate. Political violence scholars warn that Kirk's assassination represents a dangerous escalation that could trigger retaliatory attacks. Ari Perliger from the University of Massachusetts Lowell noted, "Political assassinations tend to occur in patterns or waves. These acts of violence often escalate, prompting others on the far ends of the political spectrum to seek revenge." Kirk's assassination was unprecedented in how graphic videos of the killing spread across social media within minutes, viewed by millions. This digital amplification may have lasting psychological and political consequences, potentially inspiring copycat attacks or further radicalizing viewers on both sides of the political spectrum. Charlie Kirk was killed because a young man became radicalized against what he perceived as fascist ideology, viewing Kirk as a legitimate target for political violence. Robinson's transformation from a church-going scholarship recipient to an assassin reflects broader societal fractures that are pushing Americans toward increasingly extreme actions. The assassination serves as a stark warning about America's trajectory towards sustained political violence. Without significant efforts to restore democratic norms, reduce inflammatory rhetoric, and address underlying social and economic grievances, experts predict this tragic incident will not be the last of its kind.
Great.
The question facing America is whether it can break this cycle before it spirals into even more devastating consequences for democracy itself.